Honestly, I'm in a somber mood today. I think I have that in the... But I thought, fuck it, I'm going live. I thought, I enjoy going live. I have fun. And I want to deliver some Edgar Allan Poe. I was supposed to be doing, I think, voice acting Blazing Blade today. Or something else. No, the things have gotten in the way. And what did I feel up to doing? What did I want to do? I wanted to do Edgar Allan Poe, so here we are, okay? Let's see how it's ASMR Edgar Allan. I love spelling it wrong. That's intentional. Oh wow, there is a big delay. Holy shit, the delay is huge. Edgar, oh. There's a delay. Do I care? Me when the science of it isn't correct. Fuck this. I don't care though. I really don't care though. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because who cares? Because I'm doing this because I want to. Because I enjoy doing voice acting and interacting with the folks on here. Okay. There's a delay. There's a large delay. The delay is huge. This will cheer me up. We're gonna read Edgar Allan Poe. Logitech, why? Why'd you gotta do that? Logitech, why? Logitech. No, though. Which way am I supposed to move towards? That. So if I do it more this way. God, the delay. I think it's streaming it with like 1080p. And there was a feature before that let you choose if you just wanted to the output you wanted for is. I think it's streaming, and that's the problem. I'm too high quality. Yeah, I'm too high quality. Fuck. They updated it. Launch G-Hub? I don't think I can change it when it's already live. My Starlink and MacBook 2015 can't handle this. Do I care though? Do I care that the audio is not synced up with the video at all? Do I care? I don't think so. I don't think so. As long as you guys can still hear me, as long as it's not dropping frames, which it doesn't look like it is. Doesn't look like it is. When the quality is too good for my MacBook 2015 and Starlink setup. Like, how is it still delayed? I just want it. I need it to only output 720p. Did they change it so that you can't choose 720p and you can only choose 1080 or whatever? Oh god, the frames. This is almost unwatchable. Yeah, it's delayed heavily. I think they changed it that way. I'm gonna have to... People joining my stream for the first time are like... Does she know how to do streaming setup? Does she know how to change the... Oh my god, the delay. Logitech G Hub. I don't know how to do streaming setup, by the way, so the answer to if I know how to do streaming setup, the answer is no. I think its output is 1080. I think that's the problem. I think it's 1080p. It looks high quality. Oh no, it doesn't. I have no idea. I have no idea. It says in the Streamlabs, like, it's going down in battery quick. It's going down in battery extremely fast. Well, do I care? Will I be able to even figure it out? Probably not. In my head right now, I'm like, do I give up? Or do I just continue the stream? I think I just continued the stream. Alright, let's read it. So, as you can see here, I think you can see it? Yeah, I have Egypt searched because I remembered that the last time in our last ASMR Edgar Allan Poe stream file before was something about Egypt. So here's the first word. There's Egypt. They were talking about Egypt, so that's what I remembered. So I'm so sad that this stream is so low quality that way. Is it worth it? I'm getting no. I'm thinking no. But I want to keep going. But will I do that? Why did it have to update? Why did it have to auto update? Why? Like, look at the delay. The delay is just so huge. What do you guys think? Should I give up? Should I turn this off, try to fix it, come back on? I found a free version, version of Eureka Prose poem to read. But now all the delay. Whatever the update did has completely annihilated my stream. Like, I can't have any clips from this. I can't, people watching this back will have to just listen with audio. Well, let them, I say. It's ASMR. Let them. You know what? F it. But that's what we're working with. That's what we're working with. You're just getting the audio. Yeah. Never mind. I feel empowered. To a degree. Okay. Let's get into it. So I'll start at here. Oh, so this is once again, so in this version, they don't have the quote from the guy who wrote the bottled letter, which, as I said in the last stream, what I hypothesized is that it's literally just Edgar Allan Poe who wrote the alleged bottled letter out pretending like someone else wrote it, but it was actually him who wrote it. That's what I think it is. Is that true? Do we have any proof of that? No. So therefore it's a hypothesis. A layman hypothesis. But that's the vibe I'm getting. Okay. This is so low quality. Chris, hey, thanks for joining. Yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, audio delay aside, it doesn't seem too bad. ASMR, exactly. Okay, it is repeating and such a bit too. Do you think I see you on the TikTok? Yeah. So, do you think? Oh, why did Logitech? Why did it have to update and make it like premium for the rich people that have fancy computers? That why is it as such? But the people who have to stream it in 720p via Starlink. I should have looked into this better before I went live. That's my problem. But also the main problem is that they updated it. They updated it. That ruined everything. This is why my sister doesn't update her iPhone, and why I stopped updating my iPhone as well. Another reason I don't like updating stuff is everything as AI now. Everything is conglomerate A, conglomerate B's version of AI. And I don't like AI. I don't touch it. I don't touch AI. So nice. Nice, Chris. Hope that Amazon goes well. Bring unions to Amazon. Bring unions to Amazon. The updates. Well, everything's updating because there is such an AI boom. So, yeah. There's AI boom, so everything's updating. So, I don't know. I think that this stream is kind of a mess. Kind of not working as I expected. Kind of an epic fail. The hater in my head is like, Charlotte, this is a shit stream. Thing on myself and my... I don't even want to start, because you said it's repeating too, Chris, right? You said it's also repeating. You said it's... Oh my god, Josh! Hi! Josh on YouTube, yo! Oh, yo! On a brighter note, you finished all of Mr. Mercedes. Did you enjoy it? I started rewatching it again. You probably saw, if you saw on my YouTube, I put up a photo on the community tab, of, what's it called? Of me watching Mr. Mercedes before bed. Just a coincidence. I love Mr. Mercedes. It's so good. It doesn't get enough notice. But then I realized kind of the reason why it doesn't get enough notice is because if the wrong people see it, they could get inspired in a bad way. Right? Season 1 is the best. Season 1 is the best. Facts of the matter. Season 1 is the best. I agree. Like, I've seen season 1. I've rewatched that on a repeat way more than any of the other seasons. Season 1 it's setting the scene. But I also like season 2. I also really like season 2 because there's some stuff in there. Makes me think of the scene in season 2 when they're in court. I feel really hurt in that scene. And Lou Linklater. I'm not gonna try not you've finished it all, so I can actually spoil a bit, but I'm not spoiling too much. I'm just saying the court scene. Holly's like victim impact statement or whatever. Season 2 is cool. Yeah, because I'm like, wait, How did he hack into people's brains? Good point. It's not really described. It's not really justified properly. It's not. Yeah, it's not really justified in the story. I'm gonna say somehow with audio frequency. That's what I'm gonna say, because that's like a reasonable reason in real life. That's the justification, but maybe Steven didn't write that in because he's like, I don't want to give people ideas. Me. So maybe that. But how does he hack in? Because they give him a certain medication, or it's something in the medication that isn't really fully explained. A lot of Stephen King stuff is based on like real life technology, real life stuff that's just some of it not in layman hands yet. What I caught, and I thought this is so genius, the way that it's wild, it is. And the way that he steals, the frequency of the electronic cars, which, I think we all have some too. I'd agree, Josh. Allegedly. Is it just a coincidence theory? Is it just a coincidence? I'm learning more. This is another fourth or fifth time I've watched it. It's so good. It's so good, really. Oh, I think lightning thunder sounds are starting. Oh shit. Oh, it's actually raining. I gotta bring Bijou in. I didn't think it was raining. One sec, guys. It's actually raining. One sec. It actually just started. Believe it or not, you can see that there's in fact rain from my glasses. If you can see the rain on it. It had just started though. Well, she just started barking. I'm glad that I rolled up my blackout blind. And it's my favorite show, Stephen King. The way Stephen understood that villain. I wonder, this is just me hypothesizing, me just always kind of hypothesizing, but I wonder if he kind of based Brady Hartsfield a bit on Elon Musk. I don't know. That's just the vibe I kind of get. That he based it. But Brady Hartsfield comes from like poverty, comes from low income, is not a Nepo baby. Thank you, Chris, for the flowers. Thank you, Chris. So maybe slightly based on Elon Musk, but it's more a layman. More Brady Hartsfield is more layman. He's not Nepo baby. He's not. They do, yeah. That I agree, Josh. I think a lot of the reading out your message, I agree with it. So I hope I deliver this properly. I think a lot of the tech psychos share similar traits, including Elon. I agree. I agree. Yeah, so it's like any techie that's a psychopath is gonna give Brady Hartsfield to some degree. Yep. Just, yeah, I would love. I wish I could talk to Stephen King. You know, like, they're always like, who would you have at your dinner party or whatever, a dinner party? I'd just be like, can it just be Stephen King? And George Michael. Oh, if he was still alive. George Michael. Yeah. But Stephen King. Like, in real life, Stephen King. I want to hear a breakdown of Mr. Mercedes specifically. Who he based Brady Hartsfield on. Oh god, the scene that this is turning into just me kind of raving about Mr. Mercedes. I love that you watched it, Josh, and enjoyed it. Streaming is actually helping me feel better, even though I was feeling quite somber, quite panicked. There's just been like a lot of bad news and stuff. And just, I enjoyed it. It's so good. It's so good. What was I gonna say? I was at the part, I was like, this has me, like, the way it's done, the scene where, I was at the part where, the manager of Supreme Electronics, his laptop explodes and damages his face or whatever, and through the headphones while he's watching stuff on his laptop, and then Brady and Lou rush to the Supreme Electronics to see what happened. I guess the manager called them in or whatever, and Brady's like, what happened? And he knows damn well what happened, because he's the one who technologically set it up. But Lou kind of gives him a look, the way he talks. And then the next day, when he's in Supreme Electronics, and the boss says to him, Brady, did you fuck around with my computer? And he says, what kind of monster do you think I am? That gives me chills. And the way the actor delivered it, this actor deserves all the awards. This actor, what's his name? Harry Treadaway, deserves all the awards, deserves all the notice, deserves to be the leading star in absolutely everything. True. Good point. Oh yeah, that's the scene that I saw the other, and when he's, what kind of monster do you think I am? God. It gives me chills. Because knowing Brady's actual character, us as the viewer, knowing that he's the Mercedes killer, knowing he's a serial killer, knowing he's a psychopath, you know that he exactly is the monster that he's shaming and using as a thing for his boss. Like, what kind of monster do you think I am? Making it like you're bad for even suggesting. Oh, that's just the thunder. It's just the thunder. Sorry, she's afraid of the thunder. This is turning into me just chatting and it not being ASMR Edgar Allan Poe. I'm sorry. The way it's not synced, so it's Bijou, it's okay. One sec. Yeah, Brady Hartsfield just perfectly represents all of the tech psychopaths. And Mr. Mercedes, especially the TV show, has taught me so much. Like, just less perceptive facts. Yes. Could, guys, allegedly. Could. That's okay. They call it calcified. I have high calcium water. Is it actually calcium? Do they call it calcified? Let me do a Google search, actually. Is a calcified pineal gland really calcium? Okay, so it is in fact calcium. They say that actually sun exposure helps. I'm having fun learning the science. It's okay, sweetie. Sorry for Bijou barking, guys. Apologies. It's okay. Oh my god! Josh, Uno reverse cards are Nurse's best friend. My sister used the Uno reverse on me, jokingly, not from a narcissistic thing, but in my ripping on Minecraft video. Not the movie, not ripping on Minecraft the movie, but ripping on the game, I put it out, I wrote the footnotes for it before the movie came out, and then the movie was getting like shit on, rightfully so, and then I released then I filmed with my sister the ripping on Minecraft, and fluoride, yeah, I think it's the fluoride. I don't think it's actually calcium. I think it's the fluoride. Us learning the science live here of calcifying of the pineal gland. Okay, fluoride and pineal gland. We're learning the science. Deny. I don't have a fluorified water. So, excessive fluoride accumulation in bones and teeth. They say it helps. Look at, I haven't used fluoride in years. Look at my teeth. They are really nice. Fluoride isn't needed for good teeth, guys. I wash my teeth. Bijou, she's barking. She doesn't like the sky. She doesn't like that it's raining. She is awesome. She's a bit loud. Sometimes it's like overstimulating for me, but that's why I have this. That's why I have this. That's what I love about her. She's a bit wild. So, and she's very loyal. And she's big. So, she protects me. She's my protector. And I love her for that. That she's scary. That she's scary. And that, she's my protector. She's my border collie queen. She's a bit much sometimes, but I love her. Okay, Bijou, you okay? She really doesn't like. Okay, let's read more about the pineal gland. Actually, yeah, I'm reading it on the phone. Sorry. Should we be doing it up here? Like, okay. Google.com. It's okay. I love you. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. I love you. Oh, honey. It's okay. It's okay. Well, I wonder if calcium is behind where I live in Manitoba, they have the highest rates of MS in the whole world, globally. And our water is very high in calcium, and we have lots of limestone. Which, oh my god, I've been reading Stephen King, The Long Walk. I love how this is Edgar Allan Poe ASMR. And we're now learning about fluoride in the pineal gland. Okay, the purpose of this stream has changed. I realized that, like, how am I gonna properly deliver the lines? We might still go back to it, but... Aw, Josh, you have a grumpy old chihuahua, and I think she thinks that she's your protector, too. The chihuahua, they can be yappy, I've heard. It's okay, go girl. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so they say the pineal gland. So I wonder if calcium, the overcalcification, because they don't have a reason. They say they have no idea what causes, say they have no idea what causes MS. And we have the highest rates of MS in the world. Here in Manitoba, Canada. I just wonder if it's something to do with calcium. I don't have any science behind it, but that's just me throwing a hypothesis out there. Okay, but I was reading The Long Walk, and I see why they filmed it here. Because one of the towns is literally called Limestone in Stephen King's book. In Maine, they must have the high levels of limestone as well. That's why they filmed it here. It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, let's read more about this. I'm excited. ASMR at Ground Bone, we're actually reading about fluoride and the pineal gland. K. Deny. I don't think I even clicked. I think it literally just auto did. Okay, we're reading. Well, like the ancient Egyptians were like, the pineal gland is everything. Like, they're like, it's the third eye, it's very important. And nowadays we're filling it with fluoride. They added it back into the water in Vancouver as well. Green Vancouver, they added it back in the water. As well as, I remember when I used to go to Calgary often, I would fill up water from Nose Hill Spring Park, and it's a natural occurring well there, a natural occurring spring. No one knows about it. No one really goes except for me. And I was judged by the locals in the area. Dogs piss there. I'm like, it's a moving current. It's a spring. It's fine. But they were selling, first of all, yeah, Calgary's water all has the fluoride in it. And then second of all, the Safeway on the way over, I remember they were like, bottled spring water here. They had the big thing, and it was literally like 1-2 kilometers away from the Nose Hill Spring Park. And I was like, I'm not gonna buy the bottled spring water. I'm gonna go fill up my carboy with spring water from the Nose Hill Spring Park. Or findaspring.com. Josh, actually, findaspring.com. You could find one. I don't know if Florida has any springs. I know you guys have lots of in Manitoba, but I also used to, when I was in Vancouver for a bit, I went to Lynn Valley to get, because I found out that they also have fluoride filled water in Vancouver now. They added it back in the water. So I would take my carboy and fill it up with spring water, and then plug it literally with a towel. Plug it with a towel, and I'd have enough for, I think, a week worth or so of the spring water. And yeah, because I wasn't about to put fluoride water into my body. I sound like, guys, people are gonna label me a theorist. I didn't want the fluoride water. It doesn't hydrate you. I literally don't feel hydrated after it. And it's in like all Canadian cities now. They even added it back in Vancouver. Fluoride isn't needed to have good teeth. It isn't. This is just becoming a fluoride rant. Okay, let's read more of the science behind it. I'm interested now. Ah, yeah, I am privileged that way. I am privileged that I have a well, that I have well water. I'm very thankful that my mom and my father, when they picked our property, when they were looking, it was hard, but still they found a place that had really good water, that had the good natural aquifer. And I acknowledge my privilege, and I'm very thankful to have access to limestone well water from a naturally occurring aquifer. It gives the aquifers under the pyramids, honestly. That's why I need to build a pyramid on my property. Yeah, I definitely I'm very thankful for that. But that's why I need the pyramid. That's why it makes sense to build a pyramid here. Look at this though. Fluoride itself may stimulate the formation of calcium foci. What's foci mean? I'm Googling it. Foci meaning. The calcium accumulation, I guess. The focus, the calcium focus in the soft tissue, which suggests that fluoride accumulation is the primary phenomenon in the calcification. So Josh, you know what that means? That normally the body can distribute the calcium properly, but the fluoride accumulation is what makes it stay calcified. Wow. And in Winnipeg, like in Winnipeg, the main city here, they have the fluoride in the water. Is it the combination of the high calcium, the accumulation of the high calcium and the high fluoride together? Is that what is really the worst? That combo? Because then the calcium can't be filtered out. The fluoride accumulation, the way accumulation is there. That's one of my most used words. Yes, Josh. I nobody understands pyramids. Nobody. Yeah, come on, come help. I haven't started. I don't have the means to. It's just really a fever dream of mine. I'm getting back into pyramid research though, getting back into Nikola Tesla, getting back into pyramid, getting back into pyramid state of mind. Mass awakening then. The pyramids. With help of the pyramids. Yes. We need to build pyramids worldwide. Legit. Thank you, Josh, for getting my hyperfixation of the pyramids. What's why we're reading? It's why I'm so taken and in awe of Eureka, ASMR Edgar Allan Poe prose poem, because Egypt is mentioned. That's like people's ways in. Like if pyramids are mentioned, I'm immediately like, yes. Okay, what's your opinion? Yep. Oh my god, I was watching, yeah, I need to read more Valery Yuvrov. I need to... Yep. Okay, but going back to fluoride in the pineal gland, because now I'm kind of interested in this. Okay. Oh, wow. Yet this is widespread in our water. dare I say, intentional sabotage by governmental powers. That's just a coincidence theory, though. Archaeological mentioned. Archaeology mentioned. Mm. Okay. So fluoride seems to, like, it acts with calcium to keep it stuck in the body and make it deposit, wow, in both the hard tissues and soft tissues. Nobody is aware, like, if you say anything about fluoride, you get backlash. People think you need it. They think it's good. They think it's necessary for dental health. It's not. Oh my God. Calcium fluoride. So, see, this is where I'm a layman, so I might not understand that fluoride is like a in the same kind of chemical structure. Is fluoride chemically similar to calcium? Is it like the I'm having fun. This stream is going way different than planned, but chemically similar to calcium. Like, do they the whatever it is, the thing they always show? Okay, so it's called calcium fluoride. I don't see. I'm a layman, so I sound dumb when I'm trying to break it down like this. Okay, first of all, calcium fluoride is not fluoride. It is a compound containing the fluoride ion. Second, calcium fluoride does not exist in groundwater. Is it, Josh? Wow. It started from so much evil did. So much evil did. Kind of makes sense. Really? Really? Noted. So they're saying, uh, it does. I want. Mm. Eh, hmm. Wow. One of the most interesting soft tissues to accumulate. The way they're using the word accumulate, that's Charlotte's word. That's one of Charlotte's most used words. I think that it's the combo of the accumulation of fluoride plus accumulation of calcium that when you're getting high calcium. Oh my God. So if you're having milk and if the milk and you're also having fluoride water. Wow. That's wow. Wow. We're learning. We're learning. This is a deep dive onto fluoride, actually. Yeah. Dumb people down. Dumbed down on the damaged dirt road. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's literally my long walk song. I'm realizing now a lot of my songs are being based on Stephen King books. Yeah, allegedly, right? Of course, Josh, maybe just a coincidence. Maybe just a coincidence, etc. But just hypothesizing, throwing the idea out there. Okay, can I change the name of this? Like, can I change the name to, investigating fluoride? Because that's what's happening. Oh, have to do it on my computer. Okay, one sec. We're actually, we are investigating fluoride. The topic has changed. The topic has changed. The topic has completely changed. Me getting the thumbnail. I'm sorry, guys. Don't judge. Don't judge. Don't judge. Uh-huh. I'm not a damn coincidence theorist. We're investigating. We're laymen investigating. Investigating fluoride. How do I spell it? And calcium. Recent. Yep. We're now investigating fluoride and calcium, guys. We're putting the pieces together. It has now changed to investigating fluoride and calcium. The thumbnail. Yeah, the topic has changed. Okay. Okay. We're back. We're back. Alright. We updated the title for YouTube. It's now properly labeled as what it is. We're no longer reading Edgar Allan Poe, even though we didn't even start at all. I just went into this stream thinking that I was going to... Thinking that I was gonna, do Edgar Allan Poe, then... are doing the... and pineal gland, I guess. Investigating fluoride and calcium. It's become a deep dive. It's become a deep dive. Ourselves, it should be... Okay. Me self-educating. I'm a layman. People that are like actual scientists are watching this like... No, we're putting the pieces together. We're putting the pieces together. No, it's okay, honey. Okay. So fluoride is not naturally occurring. Like, that's man-made, right, Josh? You said where it came from. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Quora, I hate Quora. They are data miners. They mine the hell out of your data. What was I Googling? What was I Googling again? Yeah, right, Josh. Okay, is fluoride naturally occurring? That's... Or is it man-made? Just curious. It does say occurs naturally in the environment, but... Do we naturally... Or is separate? Bijou, it's okay. Come over here. She's laying on my bed. Come here. Come over here. And I think it's that Come over here. Come over here, honey. Come over here. Oh, it's okay. She doesn't want to leave my bed. She doesn't want to be petted by me. She'd rather stay on the bed. Should I show her to you guys? Look at Bijou on the bed. Can you guys see her? There she is. There she is. Okay, let's put it back. I just wanted to show her. She's on the bed. I love her. She's so silly. We're investigating fluoride. We are investigating fluoride and calcium. Well, I was reading about it in the long walk. About how it's limestone and then... Okay. Interesting. So no, you didn't. You're right. No, you were right. You were right, Josh. Fluoride is not. Fluoride itself, like just fluoride, not calcium fluoride, is not naturally occurring. Is in fact not naturally occurring. I keep putting my hands in prayer. I guess I just I'm like it's pyramid shape. Prayer is pyramid shape. Okay. So could fluoride be a culprit behind insomnia? Interesting. I want to read more about I have to wash my bed sheet. We're learning and we're deep diving. I thought it was going to be voice acting. We're deep diving instead. Okay. Accumulation. I love that they use that word. Vision accumulate. That's my classic line. I'm accumulating the vision. My pineal gland is accumulating vision. That's so me. That's so me. Okay, we're reading this. Okay. So it seems the calcium accumulation seems to have a lot more effect than we're made aware of, than we're taught. It's like, no, just have the fluoride, it's fine. Yet the accumulation of fluoride, the accumulation of calcium, which fluoride seems to promote, which is put in all of our drinking water. Interesting. Okay. I want to get an MRI. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Josh. That was the first antidepressant I was ever on. I was never on a high dose of it. I was only ever on 25 milligrams of Prozac. Myself, but a lot of people, like, I've heard people have negative experiences with it, especially men, actually, especially men. But yeah, it's, yeah. But but sometimes the medications are necessary, right? But we're also never made aware of any kind of negative effects of them, nor like the relapse that happens. Not relapse, but the way the body adjusts when lowering them, right? Anyways, let's focus on I'm so sorry, Josh. So sorry. Well, in America, you guys, it's so expensive to get treatment, right? I'm so sorry. Okay, so people with Alzheimer's, what this is saying is Alzheimer's seems that it might be able to highly be treated by oh, Josh. I'm so sorry. Hey, good for you for staying strong and knowing what was right for your body, though. Good for you. It's seeming like if, like, the pineal gland, if they could, like, treating the levels of calcium, removing fluoride, and adding melatonin to be able to get that in the pineal gland, to change that seems like it might be able to reverse Alzheimer's. Like, if we're thinking of it, if we're putting this science into consideration, it's saying that a lot of the issue from Alzheimer's is due to pineal gland. Is there being treatments to neutralize the levels of those certain things in the pineal gland? Is any kind of treatment like that being discussed? Maybe. But it just seems like it's out of what... Right, Josh? No problem. Is treatment like that being considered? Maybe it is. Maybe that's literally part of the treatment they're already doing, but the way that they don't even allow intuition, Josh, just how you feel, the intuition. It seems like if they were to fix the chemicals, or I don't know if melatonin is technically a chemical, if fluoride, well, if they were to change the levels of these things, would that technically heal Alzheimer's? Like, is that treatment being considered? I don't know. We're laymen, right? We don't know, but laymen aren't allowed to know. Well, it's not like taught, right? We're not. I guess it makes sense, but minerals, that's what they're called, but they use the word accumulate. The way accumulating is being mentioned so much. The way I always say accumulating the vision. This is just really has me ha-haing. It really does. It was not until the focus of calcification. So it wasn't until the 1990s that it was discovered that the focus of calcification within the gland may be accompanied by extremely high concentrations of fluoride for soft tissue. So if... Yeah, yes, this is correct. So if you have high fluoride in your body, if you're ingesting fluoride often, it makes your pineal gland calcified. That's the proof. There's the proof or whatever. Thank you, Luke J. Thank you, Luke J. From the UK. Which I made one of my Neopet characters after? That serendipity? Or the word serendipity? What does the word serendipity mean? I don't even know. I just know it as the pink dragon. Yeah, the occurrence or development of events by chance in a happy or beneficial way. That's beautiful. A fortunate stroke of serendipity. Sorry, me starts crying. I need more serendipity in my life. Literally, when it's literally facts, they say calcification from fluoride in the pineal gland is conspiracy. When it's literally confirmed by Luke J, University of Surrey, Guildford, UK, 1997. Almost 30 years ago. Serendipity. Accumulation. Sorry. Me starts crying. But the way it's proven, it's... Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Luke J. Thank you, Luke J. Oh, so he was in the morgue. He was in the morgue. You found out in the morgue? Okay. So they say... Yeah. They say that the pineal gland is 150 milligrams. So does that mean 140 of it is calcification? When fluoride is present in the body, it completely covers the pineal gland with calcium because of fluoride? Luke J, why is no one talking about this? Intentionally silent, sabotaged, whatever. That's crazy. Fluoride should be I agree. I agree, Josh. I agree, Josh. I'm shocked by this. It's not needed. I haven't used fluoride in years. Look at these teeth. Then we could have them. Exactly. Then people aren't calcified. Then people aren't calcified the fuck up. Look at these teeth, Kate. We're gonna do a zoom in of the teeth. Zooming in of the teeth, okay? Jack, it's a bit more yellow. Okay. Oh my god, they look really bad. Oh my god, they look really bad, actually. I didn't brush my teeth today, so maybe that's why. Guys, am I actually embarrassing myself? Is that are people like, for the visuals, we need calcium? Maybe I won't show the back of my teeth. I didn't brush them today, so am I kind of outing myself? Pyramids would also create. I didn't brush my teeth today, okay? But you don't need them, okay? It makes sense for the back teeth to be more yellow, though, okay? Am I outing myself? You don't need the calcium, okay? You need fluoride, I mean, okay? Yes. Pyramids, and well, now I feel insecure. I back yellow teeth. Oh my god, I didn't brush them today, okay? Calvin, hello. Hi, Calvin. Thank you, Josh. I look a bit yellow at the back, but I was looking at the back of my teeth. Hi, Calvin. You have been commenting on a lot of my stuff, and you've been very kind. And I respond to your comments. So thank you for joining live. I'm glad you were able to catch a live broadcast. How are you? Yeah, my fluoride isn't necessary, guys. Yes, the back of my teeth look a bit yellow, but just ignore that. Good, you're doing well. Are you bored today? You said you were bored the other day. I'm doing okay. I'm okay. Yeah, right now I feel pretty good. I wanted to go live because I was like, I want to go live. I want to do my stream, and I thought I was gonna do Edgar Allan Poe, but we're investigating fluoride and calcium now. This piqued my interest more. Yeah, no, I'm proud of my teeth. I brush them with chalk and like a chalk type thing. And also activated charcoal. I'm all out of activated charcoal. I did add it on my wish list, but you guys don't have to. I know like how hard the financial climate is nowadays, so I don't promote my wish list much anymore because I'm like, nobody has money. Like, this correlation, not causation. Thank you for joining. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's see. We're gonna read more about fluoride and calcium. How long have I been live? An hour, 16 minutes, okay. Thank you, Calvin, for being here to support. Thank you so much. Thank you, Calvin. Well, you've been like an active commenter. I like the active commenters, like Josh. Josh is so great. Hell yeah, Josh, you're awesome. Always praying for you. You're so kind. You're very kind. And Calvin's new, but like, he's been commenting, and I'm like, and I've responded to him. Like, there's like a slew of comments, and I'm like, I'll respond to Calvin. A slew, like maybe 4 or 5 minutes. And Josh, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's look more into fluoride and calcium. Thank you, Josh, for getting us started on this topic. We're bringing awareness. We're investigating fluoride and calcium. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not forcing myself to record or live stream every single day. I think I was pushing myself too much, and then I wasn't really centered in my approach, even though today I kind of intuitively clicked live. Not really, because I planned to, but now we're on a different topic. But I'm not holding myself to a standard anymore. I realized, like, no, I need to, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for being so kind. Let's investigate. Let's look more into the fluoride accumulation in the pineal gland and its consequences. So fluoride content is higher than any other. Fluoride mainly goes to the pineal gland. So basically, when you're ingesting fluoride, they say, oh yeah, it's good for it's mainly accumulating in the pineal gland, though. Just going by science. Facts of the matter, most of the fluoride you're ingesting is going straight to your pineal gland. Luke, the way it's to Luke's research, like, we don't know Luke's name. He just goes by Luke J, and he's referred to as Luke. He's like, please don't make it serious. Don't call me by my last name, please. Okay, just abbreviate my last name to J. Just call me Luke. Just call me Luke. My name is Luke J, because he's from the UK, so he must talk. No problem. I was live, and then... Was I live yesterday? No, I don't think I was. You stopped it. What documentary were you watching, Calvin? Thank you, Calvin. Thank you. Well, I hope that it's living up to your expectations. My stream. It's so good. I fucking Mr. Mercedes. I'm gonna watch it probably after stream. I'm probably gonna watch it. I was reading The Long Walk. I had a bit of a panic. I was sitting with my sister. I was having a lot of racing thoughts. Okay. I haven't heard of that one, Calvin. Would you recommend? Yeah, I was reading The Long Walk because I need to finish it before my time frame with the library runs out. And then I was yep. And then I was panicking a bit. Yeah. And then I was like, I want to stream. And then maybe I'll watch Mr. Mercedes. It's so good. I'm rewatching it again now, as I said, Josh. But yeah, I'm only on episode 3 or 4. I think I have it up. I'm on episode 3 at 28. Double 28. Interesting. I still had it up from, was I watching it yesterday or the day before? Okay, cool. Cool, Calvin. I need to watch more documentaries. Me, as I said, I'm just like, I could watch Mr. Mercedes again. I really want to watch Snowpiercer. That's one that I liked the first 2 seasons. I think it finally got approved for season 3. Yeah. I've been reading more so, and I've been doing my Sudoku and reading my DBT. Yeah. What episode? Yeah. I'm gonna be more than a few times. Mood. Yeah, season 1, episode 3 of Mr. Mercedes. When I watch it again, I'm at 28. So that's where I'm gonna be watching it from and continuing. It's so good. It's so good. Me just obsessed with Mr. Mercedes. I learn so much each time I watch it. I'm like paying attention to the set design. I'm like paying attention to all the words. And like the actor who plays Brady Hartsfield, his expressions and what he's getting across. And like his internal dialogue that he has. Like in the episode, me going back to Miss Mercedes again. In the episode, I think it was season 3, or it might have been, I mean, the episode 3 I'm on, I think is at the beginning of it, when he's explaining the audio frequency device that can change lights and can capture car things. He says how the Pentagon's gonna want it. And then that made me think, no, that's them saying Steven wrote this and the writer wrote it in because the Pentagon already has access to this technology. Because Steven writes his stuff based on he justifies it. So it means that kind of stuff is already available, which we kind of already know. It's the same as audio frequency. Like they call it. I don't like it's the audio frequency sabotage, anyways, where they use it to damage. But I haven't, Josh. I'm screenshotting, so that maybe I will. 11/22/63. Okay, Calvin says it'd be interesting. What is your favorite episode? I thought you spelled favorite first American and then British. I thought, oh, I love that. Oh, I love the different spelling. I thought you spelled favorite different twice. I spell favorite different depending on what social media I'm on, because they'll have the red line under it depending on which social media you're on. It's an interesting way to see which one is more European focused and which one is more American. Yeah, I might need to read it first. Okay. Mr. Mercedes I actually watched first before I read it, and I prefer the TV show. I prefer the TV show of Mr. Mercedes than the book series. Stood by the TV show. Stephen King loved the TV show of it. Stephen King, you can see him in a scene in Mr. Mercedes. Yeah. Maybe I'll read it, yeah. Yeah, I'll look into it. I love Stephen King. Like, the way I have only read like a handful of his books, though. But I'm still like Stephen King. Like, okay, let's keep learning about the fluoride and calcium. Okay, Luke, we stan Luke. Was confirmed, of course, because the naturally okay. Lizzie's story is very good too. I think, oh, is that the one? I watched a bit of the TV show where it's kind of about, I watched a part of a movie or a TV adaptation, Josh, of Lizzie's story, and I really enjoyed it. I probably want to read the book of it. Before I never finished the show. I never finished it. Oh, I'm starting to yawn. Have I seen some Stephen King movies? Yes. Yeah, The Shining. The Shining, which Stephen didn't like. He didn't like it because the guy was already a psychopath. He wanted the house to turn the main character into a psychopath, but obviously the horror, like the horror fiction part, when it's like otherworldly that way, that's not based. He's not like saying, oh yeah, a host could actually turn you evil, by the way, guys, just to clarify. The Stand. Yeah, I think I watched some of it. I have the book. I have the book. I know it briefly. I need to reread it and then rewatch the adaptation. What was I gonna say? Okay. It was confirmed. So it's confirmed. Luke was right all along. Luke was right, guys. Oh, that has me. Thank you, Luke. fresh gland tissue. I do, Calvin. Not that often, honestly, recently. I went through a phase where I was gaming a lot. I go through, like, phases where sometimes I'm gaming a lot, sometimes I'm not. I was gonna actually set up the PS4 and play Assassin's Creed Origins. I don't think I'm gonna start my Odyssey playthrough, Assassin's Creed Odyssey playthrough, until I finished Origins. I realized I don't want to be jumping back and forth from the two stories. Might confuse me. But yeah, I like Assassin's Creed. And I like Pokemon and Fire Emblem. And me trying to remember. There's another one, I know there is. I forget. So oh, you've been playing Outer Worlds. That's cool. I've heard stuff about that game. I've never like watched it or played it, but my dad's mentioned it. Zelda! Yes, Josh! Oh my fucking Zelda. Yes. Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda. Oh, thank you, Josh. Thank you for coming in clutch there. Legit. 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 Zelda. Yes, that's the other one. Okay, so I love Assassin's Creed. I love and Fire Emblem. So those are my favorite series. The OG game. Yeah. How could I forget? So they're saying that it starts, I think, having bad problems when the concentration exceeds 50 milligrams per kilogram. And at death, Luke studying from the morgue, it was 140. So if it's over 50, well, at around 70 years of age, it's going to be 140, if I'm doing the maths there correct. So it shouldn't take that long if you're having fluoride every single day in your water for your 2 liters a day. Who has just 2 liters a day? I used to get bullied actually in school for having too much water. People would look down upon me because I was always hydrating myself. They'd be like, why is Charlotte drinking so much water? I like drinking water. Sometimes I forget though. When I stream, I forget. But at school, I used to get picked on really bad for it. They didn't like me hydrating. So fuck it. I've been drinking excessive water, I guess, since I was 13, since I had my viral meningitis and then got interested in healthy living and fitness. And then I started lots of water. The fluoride water doesn't leave me feeling hydrated. It doesn't at all. It makes me still feel thirsty. I first realized this when I first went to Vancouver Island and they had it in the water. And I was staying at a hotel there. I think that was the one nearby the courthouse. And I didn't feel hydrated from the water. And then I realized it was the fluoride. Anyways, so then. Okay, okay. Go. Wow. So even low fluoride contamination, still, it's like, even if it's low, it still grows and stays within the pineal gland. Honey, it's okay. Right, Calvin. You want to play outside? I think I'm going to put her back outside, guys. Okay, guys. We're back. I think the Brita water filters work good. I think the water filters do work good. I guess that was my mistake. Is I wasn't, when I was having city water, I wasn't using a filter or anything. I wasn't using a filter or anything, so I think that was part of the problem. So the fluoride stays. Yes. Mine technically isn't a spring. It is a well, but under the ground where I live is a naturally occurring limestone aquifer. So, however they do the well, I don't know the science of how the well is drilled and stuff, but because we have a limestone aquifer underneath, it attaches to that and draws the water up from under. Sink water. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit anxious. Streaming is fun though. It's helping me focus on something other than like my real life. It's lower in Alzheimer's. And so if adding, that's like, it's one of the lyrics in my song actually. Melatonin. I say melatonin instead of melatonin because melatonin rhymes. Then also melatonin, it's like melody, the tone. That's kind of a lyric I have in one of my songs. It's still work in progress, but I wonder, regular melatonin supplementation. Maybe we'll learn. Maybe it's in the words here that I haven't read yet. Sleep regulation. See, here we are. We're back in the melatonin. We're back in the melatonin. We're back in the melatonin. Interesting. Josh, that's okay. That must be why that Luke J studied the dead pineal glands, brains from the morgue. Yeah. It's like in Mr. Mercedes how Brady Hartsfield's like, donate my brain to science. I've stolen that line and used it in my call-out videos to PDFs before. I've stolen that line and repurposed it. Donate your brain to science. I repurposed that line. Thank you, Stephen King. Yeah, we could have used that brain. Yeah, but as you know, that's what's so amazing about how Lou about where they can't use it for science. That full circle of the story, and I don't think that's even. I think that entire scene is not written in Stephen King's book. It was added by the writer Jack Bender or whatever. It was added in the TV show. Which, wow, Lou Linklater, the way she does that, oh my god. And the full circle of, he's like, I'm gonna donate my brain to science, and then brain destroyed. Oh my god. Like, the full circle story narrative there. Yep. Yep. Yeah. That's why I need to rewatch it again. And again and again until I completely understand it and all of the hidden meanings. Okay, let's continue. Back to right. Me too. It shocked me the first time I saw it. I was just like so shocked. So shocked. Yeah, and it's not in the book. That scene is not in the book. Oh my, but this is also another reason why they didn't make sense. It makes sense why they didn't put it on a major streaming platform. It's so good though. It's so good. It's so well done. It's the best TV show. It's the best TV show. I'm comedy coping. I'm having fun, guys. Okay. Okay. So it fluoride seems to just disrupt the circadian rhythm or whatever, however that's pronounced. Yes. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine, Josh. That's fine. You're like, okay, what is Charlotte's take on the next scene here? Hypothesizing, like, okay. What is the deeper meaning of this scene? What are we hypothesizing about this? No, it's so good. Like, I'm gonna just, that show's so good. Mr. Mercedes is the best. It's the best. It's so educational, so good, so modern. And the way that low-key I'm the Bill Hodges. I'm kind of the I have my MacBook. I'm not a techie. The way Bill Hodges is confused, the way he doesn't understand if someone's hacking him. That's me. Yet I get worried. I just low-key me. I'm the old retired Irish guy. Like, I love Holly. Holly is probably who I relate most to, but also I'm kind of Bill Hodges. Though. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. I'm gonna try to translate it. Oh, hello! Oh, you're on the Twitch. I'm so sorry. Hello, I have Twitch chat up now. What's up, sister? We are learning a bit about... I'm trying to Oh, oh, I'm sorry. You're offended? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Me literally putting this into Google Translate. Sorry, I didn't have it up. I didn't have the Twitch chat up. I have my streaming setup thing. I have a little video showing my streaming setup, which also goes full circle into Mr. Mercedes. The camera is shaking. I'm typing in your messages. Oh. Yeah, my camera, it's low quality. Just, yeah, my camera, there was an update with Logitech G Hub. There was a Logitech G Hub update, and it has really, really taken my, really destroyed the frames of my camera. Destroyed the frames of my camera. Yeah. So I need to figure out how to fix that, but I decided to just do the stream anyways. Say F it and just continue streaming regardless. The next stream, hopefully, whenever that is, whenever I feel up to it, will have a better camera and we'll have the voice with the visuals. Sorry for that. It's a problem because of the update of Logitech G Hub. Just FYI, that's why it's kind of like, that makes it hard for people whose first language isn't English, actually. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for that. Okay. Okay, we're back. We're back in the fluoride. Thank you, Calvin. My music's actually on the Patreon. My music's on the Patreon. But I also have a live I did. I privated the other one because I didn't like how the song turned out, really. I'm gonna delete some of the... I was, yeah, focused too much on doing that. I was like, I don't like how it turned out. So. But I have another one there, so yeah. In the lives of me producing it, yeah. Yep. I do have some, as well as Protege is, yeah. Yeah. Protege is one that is released. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of my stuff on Patreon is still a work in progress, and I'm still figuring it out, but yeah, so my song that is released is called Protege. That's the one that is released, so yeah. So the authors were of the opinion. The authors were kind of, they had the bias. They were like, guys, yeah, that's one that's released. Except I have the doohickeys over it. I should have never put the doohickeys over because it makes it hard for it to show up in algorithms. I'm stupid. The way I inadvertently destroy my own algorithms. I need to do more positive self-talk. I've been feeling, I've been my own worst hater recently. There's just been a lot of bad news. Okay. Back in the fluoride. Aww, thank you, Josh. Well, you're so kind. I really appreciate you. Thanks, Josh. It's okay. I'm gonna keep trucking along. Like, for the record, I am safe. Okay, I'm safe. I am safe. I will always keep trucking along. Nothing's gonna take me out or take me down, including myself. I'm not gonna bring my own self down as my negative thoughts. Oh, thank you, Josh. I don't know why it went black. You nailed it. Thank you. Thank you, Calvin. Yeah, that one's still work in progress, but it's a good song. It's a good song. It's a good song. Is it promoting the best of things? No, but someone can probably relate to it out there. Oh my god, it's a good one. It's a good one. Still in progress, like most of them on there. Lyrics always just work in progress, but yeah. But I'll probably be heading off stream soon, guys. Just so you know. I think I need to, just for my mental health. Not that you guys are doing anything wrong, but I'm just starting to get tired. I have to go to the bathroom. So just so you know, I might be heading off soon. But yeah. I'm trying to not overwork myself. I was putting myself out there too much. I was, yeah. And then Mr. Mercedes. Possibly. I might read a bit of the Bible for Mr. Mercedes. I don't know. So yeah, it does. It does. Look, it does affect the melatonin. Yep. Yep. In turn, but this is also on rats, yeah? Animals. These are a bunch of words that I don't know. I'm a layman here. Sorry, I just... So if there's oxidative stress, it seems like the fluoride might be beneficial. Fluoride only. Oh. Look at this, the way this is worded. I need to deliver this. All these parameters were adversely affected in the group of animals receiving fluoride only. Decreased activity of enzymes and GSH concentration and increased MDA concentration, which is a marker of increased oxidative stress, painting a very disturbing picture of the effects of fluoride accumulation in the pineal gland. So, since it is known that fluoride reduces the production and secretion of melatonin, reduces the substances that reduces oxidative stress, the accumulation reactive. Okay. Not sure if I'm understanding that. There is a lot of antioxidants. They say there is. I don't know all of them. Is there too many to even know? I'm not sure. The way I don't know the science. Okay, this is the last thing. Guys, this is the last of their... Okay. Luke, thank you, Luke. Luke is the star of this article. Totally Luke. Known for a long time. The direct influence. So yeah. So melatonin and it being disrupted is largely due to the direct influence of fluoride accumulation. I guess this is a stressful topic. Is it increasing our oxidative stress? Do we need to then be careful with the amount of fluoride we have today? Wow. What a great last line. What a great last line. This issue undoubtedly needs to be clarified in the future. Here we are clarifying it in layman terms. And I keep saying layman deep dive, layman investigating, but I'm not saying, what was it? Layman terms. Breaking it down in layman terms. Guys, this ended up being fun. This ended up being fun. No conflict of interest, guys. No bias. No bias. No bias. And then there's all the science footnotes, the actual footnotes. I call my YouTube, they're not footnotes. What is it called? Cliff notes. Cliff notes is the proper term for when I write point form notes. Right? Cliff notes meaning, whereas footnotes is like the actual... A summary of a much... Yes. Sorry. Okay, this is what cliff notes mean. A summary of a much longer work designed to allow a student to quickly learn the key points of the longer work. So, whereas footnotes, which I call it, which I think is wrong... It's wrong. An ancillary piece of information printed at the bottom of a page. At the bottom. So I need to remember foot, bottom. Ground, bottom. Whereas cliff notes is at the top. It's the cliff. That makes sense. It's in the name. It's in the name. It's in the name. Foot, bottom. So those, it's the footnote. Do I need to start calling it cliff notes? But I have like I've been calling it just like how I spelled Edgar Allan Poe wrong the first time. And then now I just like spelling it that way because it's funny. Because it kind of like dumbs me down. I really like it. Okay, do I don't know if I call it footnotes or cliff notes. Do I change or do I just keep calling it footnotes and people are like, that's wrong though. She's using the wrong word. Anyways, these are the actual footnotes. Cliff notes would be like a point form thing at the beginning, like this is what this is about. So this, I guess. No, that's not even it. Okay, guys. Thank you for the laughs. Thank you for the kindness. I've been spending less time on social media. I will continue to. I've had some stressors. I am... Yeah. I'm trucking along, though. Thank you, everyone, for the kind words. Thank you for being kind, guys. I'm glad that we did investigating fluoride and calcium. instead of Edgar Allan Poe. It seemed to just happen. Serendipity seemed to just happen, and this was fun. We learned that it is in fact that fluoride does in fact TLDR, calcium does in fact TLDR, fluoride does in fact calcify the pineal gland, okay? And it disrupts other functions like the melatonin production and stuff. I find that very interesting. The way it is undoubtedly needs to be clarified in the future, instead of them re-adding it to the water. The fact it's now back in the water in Vancouver. I'm just so confused by that still. So confused by that still. But it's under the guise of, oh, it's good for your teeth. Anyways. That's the way the world rolls, and we just have to continue on. Yeah. Try to limit your exposure to fluoride best you can, right? Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, let's pray actually right now for my bad news to become good news. And for the healing and happiness of everybody. Everything happens for a reason or whatever. That's like what I have. I don't want to end crying, but just makes it, the background of my phone has been, what if everything you are going through is preparing you for what you asked for? That has been my motto. I have a hard time believing it, but what if everything I'm going through is preparing me for what I asked for? I've asked for not the best things in the past, thinking I've asked for my abusers in the past, being like, they love me, when will we be together? So don't give me that. God, don't manifest that. Manifest the good. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm gonna take it easy now. This really helped me disassociate, get outside of myself. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you next stream. Hopefully my... Oh, Gage, yo, sorry, I'm just leaving. Oh, fuck, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you for joining in, though. Yeah, that's all then. I'm going to... Sorry, Gage. Adam, sorry. I was just praying. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. I'll read the Bible. I need to read the Bible more. I need to get spiritual again. I started getting sidetracked. Anyways, I have been sad, but I'm safe. I'm safe, and everything's gonna be okay. Okay, guys. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna head out. Yeah. Let's go. We got this.